Good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Zanki Zero, Last Beginning. Where we left off, we finished building a toilet. So now we need to check on our next mission. Hoping my voice doesn't feel too dry afterwards, because there's a lot of talking. I feel like I've been talking for a lot, lately. But anyway, let's get into it.
What's this?
The OCRT is displaying static again. The dial hasn't moved since the last showing. It seems the channel changes after every episode. We wait for Yuma to return from the restroom and I turn the dial. After turning several more notches, the program pops up on the screen once again. Morning, Nugget.
Hey, kids! It's time for Extend TV! Congratulations on completing the toilet! Clap, clap, clap.
Zanki 0. It's a dungeon crawler.
And a toilet all ready to go. Piece of cake. I guess the survival stuff isn't as hard as it seems.
But don't let your guard down. The humanity restoration mission is just beginning.
Have you never played a dungeon crawler? Well, this is a first-person dungeon crawler. I mean, I guess that's kind of, yeah, I guess you have the general idea. I mean, this is more survival than it is anything else, but yeah, more or less. This is a dungeon crawler with Danganronpa aspects.
Gulp. So it's finally starting.
Once upon a time, over 7 billion people lived on this earth. But now, the human population is down to 8. You guys are the only ones left in the world. This grand plan to revive the dying human race is known as the Humanity Restoration Mission.
I have no idea what to think of. What are you grunting? Why are you grunting?
I got all worked up, but I don't actually know what you're talking about.
Danganronpa, you know, the death game?
That's what I thought. Let me explain. Do you know what a human clone is, Sho?
Of course I know what a loan is. My dad is knee-deep in them.
Nugget, I think we need to expand your knowledge of games.
That jerk always gets drunk and beats me. And every night he'd get violent with my mom and...
You clearly don't play enough like mystery games, I guess. Kind of like psychological horror, that kind of thing. It's hard to really explain it. I think you'll just have to watch me play for a bit.
Oh, I see. Well, that got real dark real fast. Put simply, human clones are exact copies of people.
So, if there was a clone of me, he'd look exactly like me?
That's right. Well, you're actually a clone yourself, Sho.
just a minute. Then where's the original me?
Your original body died on the Day of Reckoning, but your mind is still on your belly.
Yeah, Nugget, I think, get in the mind of survival. Okay, so in the most generic sense possible, just imagine yourself with a backpack and tools, and you're going up a mountain. That's dungeon crawling. Making a map and collecting survival.
My belly? You mean...
Yeah, that X key on your belly button is where your mind is stored.
Oh, that.
Huh? What did you think I was talking about? Anyway, as long as you have the X key, you can be revived again in a new body.
Wow, this X key thingy sounds pretty amazing. Wait, so that must mean everyone watching this program is a clone too?
That's right. And the Humanity Restoration Mission can only be carried out by our clone friends.
But you know, I'm still having a hard time believing everyone is a human clone.
That's something you'll have to see for yourself. So, here's the next mission.
Whoa! So we really are gonna make a clone?
Oh, great. Yeah, this is where the game starts to get dark. I already know. But I can't spoil it.
Yes, but there's something that needs to be done first.
There is? What could that be?
Well...
Come on, just tell me already!
You see, to make a clone, you need the X key on their belly, but it won't come off unless they die. In fact, they'll die if you take it off. So in order to make a human clone...
Oh, so someone needs to die then?
Yep.
That's it? Piece of cake! I'm sure everyone will understand.
Sure, I'll just go and die.
I mean, they're all haunted by their own sins after all.
Oh, well, that's a relief. Okay, we'll see you all later. Remember, kids,
Illuminate!
a brighter future.
For humanity!
Bye-bye.
Hooray! Who wants to die first? Sadly, I am already dead. Wowee, check out all those stars. What do you think, Haruto? Pretty nice, right? We're just gonna gloss over the whole death thing? Okay, sure. Yeah, they're beautiful. It's been years since I gazed at the night sky like this.
A-okay.
Alright, y'all. Dinner time. Our first real meal since coming to this island. Minamo arrives with several plates in her hands, along with the fragrant aroma of food. There's some well-cooked animal meat on plates of varying colors and patterns.
What?
Yuma, your eyes are scaring me.
That's love.
Delicious. I can feel the love put into this meal. Jesus, Nugget, why? That's the secret ingredient.
Mr. Goat!
Thank you for the meal, Mr. Goat. But I'm surprised you were able to start a fire. How did you do it?
That's my love.
I took a stick and sort of drilled it with my hands. It seems my love for everyone here caused a miracle. I see. Thank you for that. I'm pretty sure that's just basic fire starting technique, so, you know. It takes kinda gamey. It's really tough, too. Are you bad at cooking, perhaps?
What?
Don't be an ass. We had nothing to season it with. All I did was cook it with some fire, to be honest.
This is bad.
This tastes very bad.
Excuse me.
But you're eating the most out of all of us. Is your stomach feeling any better? The unseasoned goat meat is, like Rio said, very gamey, and can hardly be called appetizing. Still, we enjoy our dinner together to the fullest. Sharing a meal is such a gratifying experience, and whoever and wherever you are, it offers great bonding moments. But the happiness is short-lived and abruptly ends with Zen's single statement.
Well then.
So, who here would like to die? Straight to the point, I see. Everyone stops eating all at once, and the group falls silent. The mission provided by Extend TV, a topic everyone has been avoiding. No
Hey.
one, of course. Don't be stupid.
Mm-hmm.
But we have a mission to do, though. How are we supposed to advance if someone doesn't die?
Like I said,
Then fuck the mission.
You're probably right.
He's right. We can't just have someone die.
That's true.
As long as the show's true intentions remain unknown, I agree. It's dangerous to obey it blindly.
Look.
We're what they called human clones, right? Zen taps on his stomach with his knuckles.
See?
As long as we have these, we can come back to life. That's what they said. What is this guy saying? Does he really believe that nonsense? If you're so confident about being, dying and coming back to life, why don't you volunteer? You clearly have no qualms about it.
Whatever.
If you really think that, then how about you try dying? Exactly, Yuma, exactly.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, good point. Maybe I will. But will you really? Suddenly, he has a glass shard in his hand. He presses it against his own neck. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Don't!
What are you?
See ya.
I look forward to our next meeting. I heard the dull sound of two bodies colliding and a red fluid drips onto the ground. It's me Namo's blood. Oh.
I'm not letting anyone die on my watch. No way!
No, she stopped the blade.
Zen, that's enough. Quit fooling around.
You're bleeding.
Minamo pulls the glass shard from Zen's hand, who releases it without resistance.
Oh no!
What have you done? Show me your hand. I gotta admit, it does hurt. Can't really move my fingers. Good grief. Such a strong sense of justice.
hey!
Then, if that was supposed to be a joke, I'm not laughing.
Sorry.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't think she would take it so seriously. Hi, waifu. So, I wasn't completely joking when I said I was okay with dying.
Damn it.
You're still going on about that?
Well,
It's because I still live with regret over my sin. Huh? Maybe Miss Officer thinks the same way. Well, I'm going to bed. You can all stop glaring at me now. Maybe think about the meaning behind the mission, or rather, the true intentions of our hosts. With that, Zen leaves us and walks toward the apartment building.
I'm sorry.
I apologize. It was my fault for provoking him.
it's not like that.
No reason for you to be sorry. He's the crazy one. You made Sachika cry! How dare you!
Oh!
Sachika? Our dinner ruined. We were having fun.
Sachi.
Sure, whatever you want to call it, Nugget.
Then,
Well, why don't we call it a day? I'll take Sachika back to her room.
Right.
Yes, we should all get the rest. I'll head back once I'm done treating Miss Minamo.
Sheesh.
Let's start cleaning up then. Mind giving me a hand, Haruto?
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
then,
I will help as well. We exchange few words as we clean up after the meal, then return to our own rooms. Even after the incident, the starry night sky is unchangingly beautiful. Sure. I'll check it out later. I lie face up in my assigned room and let out a sigh of relief. There's nothing here to sleep on, but being alone at last sets my mind at ease. Why are we here anyway? I stare at the cracked ceiling light as I recall the words from Extend TV. Wow, this XT sounds pretty amazing. Wait, so that must mean everyone watching this program is a clone too. That's right. And the humanity restoration mission can only be carried out by our clone friends.
Human clones, huh?
I touched the piece of metal embedded in my stomach. This piece of metal is my true identity. So is the me touching it right now just a copy? If that's true, if the original me is long gone, is it like my sin never happened? Oh no, it's still there. 100%. I mean, they're all haunted by their own sins after all. What a load of crap. No, Nugget. It was clarified that yes, everyone is dead because they all have an X key on their belly. They are all clones. As soon as I close my eyes, I'm overwhelmed with drowsiness. It seems my body was longing for rest far more than I thought. Before I realize, my consciousness falls into a deep sleep.
Hey, Haruto, wake up. Everyone else is grouped up already. Get your ass up.
Oh, morning already. I slowly open my eyes. Cracked ceiling lights, tattered cloth, still the same ceiling as yesterday's, unfortunately.
Wake up, Haruto. You even there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm getting up.
I mutter as I grope around for my glasses, but the Sets in pounding on the door, doesn't let up.
Hey, Earth to Haruto. You awake, man?
Hold your horses, I'm coming out.
Sheesh.
Oh, guess you're a heavy sleeper, huh? Thought you might have died or something.
Yeah!
We're all gonna gather at the West Shore. See you there!
Huh?
At the shore? Why? Are we going to catch some fish?
Nope.
Nah, we don't have the time for something like that. Minamo found another island floating right next to this one. The shore in, which
are
direction? Straight ahead. Okay. When I arrive at the shore, the familiar faces from last night have all gathered here already. Their gazes are fixed on the ocean ahead. Sure enough, I see an island that wasn't there yesterday. Island? No. That's more like
But
ruins.
Haruto,
Oh, morning, Haruto. Sorry to wake ya. I know you're probably tired.
is that...
Good morning. What's that island doing here?
the thing is,
I noticed it when I was taking a walk this morning. Never seen anything like it in the past 3 days.
Sheesh.
Where's that thing even come from? This show's budget must be crazy high.
Amazing!
It probably drifted here on its own. Such a big island, too.
Interesting.
An island drifted on over us, huh? Sounds like something right out of an old children's story. I wonder if it's a real island. There could be some sort of prop prepared by the TV crew. It's hard to tell from here, but it does look about as big as the island we're standing on.
See ya.
Let's go check it out. Looks like there's a shallow path leading to the other island, so we could walk right over there.
Hey!
Why are you calling the shots, huh? Right after that stunt you pulled yesterday. I thought I apologized for that already. If that's not enough, I apologize as many times as it takes.
Sorry.
Sorry, officer. I was just a bit shaken by that last TV episode is all. Sure. Sure you're sorry, Mr. Nonchalant. Yuba, I am with you, 100%. You sound insincere.
oh,
Well, what's done is done. It's my fault for escalating things too. But promise me, don't even joke about anything like that again. It's like Sachi said too. You wouldn't want that, right? Too late, you already made her cry. Okay, I'll think about it.
The hell?
That's not a promise at all. Don't you realize how hurt Minamo got because of you?
now.
Let's let him up a bit. My hand is mostly better now, so don't worry about me. Really? You were bleeding pretty badly yesterday.
A-okay.
Yeah, look. It was all healed up come morning. Guess it wasn't as bad as it looked. That or Dr. Mamori patched it up real good. He must be a great doctor.
No.
All I did was clean the wound and wrap a cloth around it. Anyone could have done it, really.
You have a point.
That's why I'm surprised by how quickly you've healed. Perhaps that's the power of love. I don't think love has anything to do with it.
Sheesh.
Well, if you say so, Minamo. But we're definitely not going to that island. It just showed up right after that Extend TV episode. No good can come from this.
Let's go!
What? But I want to go! That big building looks like it'd be fun to explore. And there might be useful tools there too. Yeah, maybe there's a boat or something that could help us escape from the island.
Please.
It'd be great to find a first aid kit, or medical supplies, or high-proof liquor.
We need
need more carbs.
We need more food above all else, since it is uncertain how long we will be stuck here.
See?
There may be more animals roaming around, especially if that other island was put here for the show. I think we should go. Maybe the TV crew could be on that island.
For real?
Wait, hold up. Are you guys for real? Do you remember what the mission said? This has to be like a trap or something.
Huh?
So, just think of it as going on an adventure. Being childish, you're still married after all.
The hell?
That's not true. Wait, that's not even a marriage. You pissed me off, but I thought about what you said about the true intentions of our hosts. What are they planning? I've been thinking about that, and the answer to that too.
Don't tell me.
They want to kill us, or have us kill each other. Could that be it?
Yeah.
Right, just like in the movies. It's called a chess game.
Death game.
Death game, not chess game. Here we go. Here's the death game.
Damn it.
Whoever made that stupid cartoon just wants to enjoy watching us die. That island's nothing but trouble. You think so too, right, Haruto?
No.
Actually, I'd like to go as well. We don't know for sure if they're starting up a death game.
For real?
What? Are you an adventure freak with a death wish too?
What do you think?
No, but we might be able to find hints about our mission. The whole human clone thing might be some sort of metaphor or riddle.
I see.
A hint. So you're looking to find out more information. You think like an editor, alright. Well, no. Are you going to stay here by yourself? Ugh. Fine, I'll go. I'd rather not be left here all alone. Adventure time! This is so exciting!
I'm so happy!
There's been lots of firsts for me since I got here. Good for you, Sachi.
Alright.
Okay then, everyone. Let's get moving. Adventure, huh? I didn't decide to go to that island because of some thirst for adventure, or because I'm an editor. It's because the silhouette of the building here looks way too familiar. The last place I was at before I got here. Mashiro Garden Tower. Not much of a tower. Party formation. You can create a party of up to 4 members in party formation within the system menu. The party consists of both front and back rows. The direction an enemy attack comes from determines which character receives the damage. Much of attainable score will be lost when the party is wiped out. Avoid such death at all costs. Try having as many characters as possible in your party for bigger advantage in battle. Oh, for sure. That being said, we'll start. Gonna start with an all-male team. Cause yeah, makes sense for the strength. However, nobody else here has a weapon, so I'm not sure how that's gonna work out for now. Into the dungeon we go. Oh, I can already see a goat.
So hot!
But the breeze feels so nice. Sachika is the first one there, enjoying the breeze with her arms wide open.
Oh.
It's like a tropical beach, if there weren't any cars or buildings buried in the sand. Tropical beach? You mean like Riha and Amgu? Yeah, like Hawaii and Guam. How did you understand that?
Amazing!
Oh, so these places are called beaches, huh? This is way nicer in person than in books.
What do you think?
You've never been to a beach before? No, I've always been stuck in a hospital. I've never gone outside like this before. Zanki begins talking about herself absent-mindedly. Just looking at her, isn't hard to imagine how much she's been through. That's why I decide against asking her about hospital life. I see. So this is your first time
All right.
at the beach, huh? That's great! Wanna make some memories with us? Yes, Nugget. Let's get past the story, and then I'll show you why it's a dungeon crawler. Because I gotta fill out the map. Ryo cuts in and finishes my line.
Oh,
Memories? Yeah, let's go make some.
Yeah.
Then take off your sandals. You can't be running around here with those still on.
okay.
My sandals? Okay. Satiko removes her right sandal and steps onto the white sand, her bare feet. I hope the sand doesn't get in her prosthetics.
Hey.
Wait, are you thinking of getting on the water?
Nah.
Nah, we don't have any bathing suits or floaties. The only memorable beach activity we can do is that thing couples do. Running in the sand. Nugget, I promise. Just wait a few more. I'm trying to read story. The story is very important.
Huh?
Ryo removes his sandals and carefully places them on the sand next to Sachika's. He then whispers into her ear and begins to run. I'm over here! Sachika immediately takes off after him. Oh god, this is cringe. Wait for me, my honey! No! Aren't the roles reversed? Good Jesus! Despite all of his complaining, Ryo seems to be enjoying the island. Seeing them run around like kids makes me feel ridiculous for being nervous about the whole thing. So they're so full of energy. We could learn a thing or two from them. Ryo's pretty great. So friendly and warm. I like cactus. How is that friendly?
Eh?
A cactus?
I'm not sure.
In the language of flowers, a cactus can represent a warm heart or a shy girl. Fits him perfectly, right? Interesting?
Huh.
Oh, I never knew that about cacti.
Oh my gosh.
I did not expect that. Don't pull the whole, the drag queen voice. My god. That's cold. Oh, you've done it now? Yeah, shy girl sounds about right.
Good.
To be able to laugh together like that when they've only just met is one of your good points.
Look.
That's what you call childlike, isn't it?
Oh well.
By the way, Madam is already starting to curse the world. We should probably get moving. Oh no.
So hot.
This is how I die. No, the sun should be the one that dies. But let's just head to the big building for now. Yo, Dachi, you can play later. We gotta go.
Well then,
We should get going too. I hope we find a hint for the mission.
Yeah.
Where you can choose who dies in the end, like the choice of Ryan to stab Bobby or not. Yeah, in this game, so I do know there are a few missions that can only be cleared when everyone's a certain age. And to do that, yeah, you have to kill people. You have to voluntarily let some people die so that you can revive them to the correct age. The whole cycle.
are you okay?
Haruto?
Yeah.
Oh, nothing. Let's go. Minamo points at a building. It's the same one I wanted to investigate. I can already see the entirety of the building from my current position. My hands are sweaty, and I know it's not due to the summer heat, but the anxiety gnawing at me inside. Okay, now let's fill the map.
Ah!
Oh.
Found it.
Stated license is here. Machio Sato, the truck owner, maybe? Yeah, this is the dungeon crawler of aspect of the game. Oh, looks like there's a goat ahead.
I'll hold it.
Why does this feel wrong? What's wrong? Why do you think it feels wrong?
Let's take this.
That's not what I wanted to do. Wait, how do I... oh, R? I'll give you that. Mamoru can hold on to supplies for now. Oh, here comes the goat.
Waiting for my chance. Ready?
They won't get away.
This!
That's over. I'll hold that.
Time to collect materials.
Nice.
That's armor,
This
that's
might be
crap.
There's something here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be filling the map for a little bit until we... Grinding in this game isn't very, I want to say, it's not very fluid,
Hey!
especially because monsters
I'll hold that.
don't spawn nearly as often.
This might be useful. Nice.
Got another weapon now. Awesome.
Huh?
Oh, inspect.
Let's have a look, shall we?
Notebook. Maybe belong to a liquor store's delivery person. Okay.
The next destination is...
I'm taking like a long way around. But I just need to uncover the map so I know where I go. It's all about the exploration. Ooh.
I'll hold it.
Another weapon. Oh yeah, I think... Oops, not bad. I think this is something that... I think this is something that has to have a weight on it, if I remember correctly. I'll pick it up again later when I don't need it.
I'll hold that. This might be useful. Nice. What could this be?
There's a message in a bottle here for some reason. Research info. Get some more materials over here.
I'll hold that. This might be useful.
Okay, so that loops back around. Oh, there's another goat.
Nice. I'll hold it.
Okay, let's check my equipment here. Mamoru's at full here, kind of. He's already... Yeah, he has some... I'll kind of spread out the equipment here. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I can hear the goat trotting. So, yeah. Organizing, yeah, organizing stuff on the battlefield is not going to be, very smart. Yeah, I have to make sure I'm in a safe spot to organize my stuff, otherwise I know I'm gonna get ambushed.
Waiting for my chance. Ready? They won't get away.
Full power. I could use some more training. I'll hold that.
It's not a deer, it's a goat. Looks like I went full circle.
Let's have a look, shall we?
Private road, no trespassing, and then Marshall Garden Tower.
We should mark it.
Yeah, I kind of went full circle there. It's a pretty roundabout island. Okay, I'll get this vine.
Nice.
Oh, there's another goat there.
Careful.
Another
There's something here.
message in a bottle, but just trash inside. Ah. Hey, fake cover. Thanks for the resub. Happy to have ya. We're playing a good old dungeon crawler.
Full power. Waiting for my chance. Ready? They won't get away.
Oops, turn around. Oh, there you are, goat.
Huh? Victor go the spoils.
Let's take this.
Aye. Yeah, battle timing is gonna be kind of difficult for me to maneuver until I get used to it.
Looks like it won't open.
Oh, you know what? I went the correct way anyways, because this was locked.
Let's check the map.
Yeah, I went the right way anyways, but that's most of the map, so now I can just go to the building. That covers that. That's great. Okay. To the building! Oh, but if I move forward, I can't grab that cloth. I gotta have to wait for the storyline again.
Well,
There are ghosts around if we got some coconuts. This island's not half bad. Coconuts?
Listen,
Did I miss some coconut? Gee, you're just happy as a clam, ain't ya?
Awesome!
Zanki's doing awesome too! I want it. Give Need your juices.
What?
You shouldn't bite into a coconut. You'll break your teeth. I'm detached from their happy conversation, unable to tear my eyes away from the building before me. The 10-story building barely seems to be maintaining its structure. The outer walls are worn and cracked. It looks like it was exposed to the elements for decades. There are no signs of human life, and the only noise I hear is the empty sound of the wind. There's a set of automatic doors at the entrance, but the sensors no longer seem to be working.
I knew it.
This place is where you died.
Haruto!
Did you find something, Haruto?
Yeah.
This is Mashiro Garden Tower.
What?
This is it.
I was here. I was here before I woke up on Garage Island. It's changed so much, but there's no mistaking it.
What do you think?
Look at the building sign above the front door. It's worn down, but it says Mashiro Garden Tower. Doesn't it? It's a bit hard to read, but
Yeah.
he's right. It does look like Mashiro Garden Tower. Minamo? I was actually a cop in Mashiro City and patrolled through the Metro Plaza under Mashiro Station a lot. Mashiro Garden Tower was the terminal building there. It looked just like this one.
Yeah.
I think I've seen it before too. I've been to Mashiro City a few times before, so maybe that's why.
Why?
But why is it here? Is it really just a set for some show? Haruto, you don't really think this is the real thing, do you?
Damn it.
I don't know, but you said it yourself. What if we were asleep for more than one night?
Oh, yeah.
If we were asleep for years, and something happened to the world during that time, this would all add up.
Come on now.
What are you saying, Haruto? Don't tell me you think the world really ended.
Oh no!
That's impossible! This has to be some well-made imitation. Like how there are artificial flowers that look like the real ones. Well, this is unexpected. Any input, madam? About what? I just want some tubes or water right now.
You know.
That could be a genuine Mashiro building. Don't you know the difference between a real and a fake one?
No.
There's no way for me to tell. Mashiro owns buildings throughout the world. It is next to impossible to keep track of all of them.
Oh well.
That's not what I meant, but oh well.
What do you think?
Let's just go inside for now. There might even be someone in there. And it's probably much cooler in the shade.
Yeah!
Yeah, the doors are closed, so maybe the AC's on inside.
Well then.
Then let's break the glass and get inside.
Like
You crushed my faint hopes already! Dr. Ichigo kicked the glass doors but doesn't even put a crack in them. Perhaps my kick didn't have enough love.
Oh no!
Is it bulletproof glass? That thing is tough.
No.
We should give up.
What?
That was quick. Let's at least try for a little longer. If this place is for our mission, maybe there's a trick to opening it.
In that case.
Right, a gimmick of some sort. Let's look around. There might be another way in.
We need this, right? Looks like it won't open.
What's this machine?
There.
Ah, that was it.
I'll hold it.
Whoa.
Okay, step back. I want to uncover the square before I touch
Whoa.
that.
Found it.
The goat is the paper's mascot. Huh, strange sense of humor they got here.
There's something here.
It's the Reckless Guy's video game guidebook.
Let's take this. I'll hold it.
Barricade, important. Need that for a base upgrade. Alright, time to see the horror. We activate the generator-looking device at the entrance and step inside the building. Beyond the automatic doors of the lobby, it was once a reception area for office floor visitors. Sunlight is coming into the room through cracked windows, but the lobby is still pretty dim overall. What? There's no power in here. I was hoping for some AC. Even the air conditioning worked. It'd be pointless with all these cracked windows. The generator and automatic doors must be powered separately. The lights and AC aren't working.
Yuma!
But it's cooler in here with all the dim lighting. Isn't it nice, Yuma?
Right.
Yes, I burned too much fat just to get in here. Why does she look so angry about that? Yeah, Yuma... Okay, so 7 Deadly Sins. Yuma is the most obvious one, and she's the sin of gluttony. So, that's all you can eat for Yuma.
Haruto.
How about what you mentioned earlier? Why were you at this building before you woke up here? Oh, because I used to work at Mashiro Publishing, which was here, inside Mashiro Garden Tower. Huh, Mashiro Publishing.
For real?
Wait, really? You weren't at some tiny small-time publishing house? Is that really how he saw me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a bit hard to bring it up with Yuma being here.
I see.
I see. From Haruto's point of view, Yuma may as well be a literal princess of a country. I will be sure to remember you. That almost sounds like you're threatening me.
Alright.
Whether this place is the real deal or not, guess we all may have passed by each other before, huh?
Let's see.
It's possible. I use the Metro Plaza and Subway all the time.
Oh!
Subway? That's where the trains are, right? I want to go see them.
Yeah.
That's right. Let's check it out if there's a way to get down there. There didn't seem to be a subway looking from the outside.
Excuse me?
Rinko suddenly raises her voice. We're not sure if this is really Haruto's old workplace yet, right? So can we stop wasting time and move on? We need to find that TV crew.
Rinko.
Rinko?
What happened?
Someone must have prepared that mechanism for the front door. That means the world hasn't ended. The crew must be hiding somewhere inside. Rinko walks toward the automatic doors in the back. They seem to be rusted closed. The doors hardly move when she tries prying them open. She begins pounding on the doors. Come on! I know this is just an elaborate TV set.
Hey now.
Miss Rinko, let's stay calm. We don't want to bring this building down on top of us. Maybe this building is a set for show, as you say, but there's real weight to the debris and rubble here.
Now.
We don't really think the world ended either, but we should be careful, Rinko.
What?
Why are you so flustered?
Huh?
Why?
How?
Why wouldn't I be? Would you still be laughing if the world really ended? If our families, friends, loved ones were all gone, would you still be acting like nothing is wrong? I want to leave. I want to go home. I'm going to prove this is just a reality show. In that moment, I realized Rinko is the only one out of all of us who's been facing the harsh reality since the beginning. We subconsciously averted our eyes, but she alone has faced it head-on the verge of breaking.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said those things based on speculation alone. We all got excited about getting more food, but you're right. We shouldn't forget we were kidnapped.
I'm sorry.
It's been a few days since we were brought to this island. We may have been letting our guard down now that we're starting to get used to things.
Oh no.
Rinko, sorry. I should have had my act together.
Don't cry.
I'll help look for the TV crew too. So please don't cry, Riko.
Oh,
I'm
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come down on you at all.
Yeah.
We know. There's no need for you to apologize. I'm sure all of us wanted to put an end to the stupid reality show and get back home, just like you.
Yes,
Haruto,
but
I'm not in a hurry to go home, personally. I don't really care to either. I am a bit worried about my farm, though. Yeah. FYI, Nugget, we don't figure out the culprit of this game until, like, Chapter 7. And that is a long, long way. I can't say who kidnapped them. I wish they would have outwardly agreed here, even if they feel otherwise.
All right.
I'll help you open the door. I want to find out who's behind this game. Nope. Look out. Then it happens. Our eyes meet. From the space between the automatic doors, a giant eyeball stares directly at me.
Rinko!
Right as I shout, Rinko's feet blow off the ground. She lets out more of a whimper than a scream. I hear what sounds like several twigs snapping at once. Oh, Lord. Red fluid flows from her mouth as she lets out a groan. All I can do is watch. I'm not able to move a single finger. Finally, something bursts through her chest, and it appears before me. The thing that I see as I'm covered in warm blood is a tentacle that looks like the band of white snakes. As the tentacle withdraws from Rinko's body, she drops to the floor like a doll with its strings cut. My immediate reaction is to put my arms around her for support, but I can't find the strength. I slump to the floor with her in my arms. You got to be kidding me. With her face so close to mine, I can clearly tell she is no longer breathing.
Hey!
Rinko! Haruto! How could this happen? You both... It sounds like Yo shouting behind me. Judging by the sound of his voice, I'm in bad shape too. The tentacle that impaled Rinko had pierced through my body as well. I can't breathe without the blood in my throat. Rinko is covered in my blood and I'm covered in hers.
What the? Is it a crew member for the show?
That's no crew member. Run!
Rinko! Haruto! We need to help them! Someone, please help them!
It's too late to save them. We'll have to leave them here.
Their voices seem to be getting farther and farther away. It's cold. So cold. What? Display. I've seen Rinko. Yeah, that's a sight to see. Splash. What?
Good morning. What's your name?
This again?
It's me, Sachika. Haruto Higurashi.
We meet again, Haruto.
This was the beginning of the game that put humanity's fate on the line. These are our sins. Our punishment. The reason we were left in this world. There's a question still left unanswered.
Oh man, that was just the prologue. source of love, artist of envy, heritage of gluttony, farmer of wrath, officer of pride, doctor of greed, and girl of original sin. Crazy. Save, yes please.
Hey, kids! It's time for Extend TV!
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Today we're going to teach you how to make a clone.
That's what I'm talking about!
Please take a look at the monitor.
Human cloning, a dream mankind has been continually striving to make a reality. That dream can finally come true thanks to the invention of the Extend Machine. This poor woman has been crushed beneath some falling debris. But there, on the deceased stomach, is a product of human intellect and the origin of cloning. The X key. Simply set it into the Extend Machine, and with enough score points, you can extend. A young girl exits the machine. The older woman is now reborn as her younger self from bygone days. To be reborn is to be young again. A smash hit with women everywhere. A nation of longevity begins with cloning technology. For adults, children, even grandma. An Extend Machine for every household. An Extend Machine to serve your country.
This is the miracle machine from God, known as the Extend Machine. The Extend Machine allows you to come back to life in a new body, even if you die.
They come back in a child's body, right? How lame. Mature women are good in their own way. Some people just don't seem to understand.
Oh, sorry?
Anyway, I need you to show me the stuff before we start talking business.
Sure, but can you do your job as an assistant once in a while?
Yeah, I think he's just, I think he's got his mind in the gutter.
Ta-da! This is the Extend Machine!
Whoa, is this really it? It almost looks just like a machine.
Okay,
It is a machine. Have you been listening at all?
he has not.
You can use the Extend Machine to create new clones and extend their lives. Now, why don't we try extending ourselves? Would you mind dying real quick, Sho?
Sounds kind of scary, but I am the assistant after all. Bring it on!
Good grief. Oh, he just dodges.
Mirai! How could this happen? Ah!
Wow.
No, now's not the time for crying. I need to clone Mirai. I can do it as long as I follow the script. I just need to believe in the me that believes in me.
Okay, man.
First, I'll set Mirai's X key into the Extend Machine. But do I have enough score points? Okay, good. Then I'll activate the machine. And now I wait. Come back, Mirai. We were just getting started. Wow. Do you know my name?
Sho, my dim-witted assistant.
It's good to see you again, Mirai.
I'd love to knock the teeth out of that sheepish smile of yours right now.
I would too.
So, as you can see, this is the power of the Extend Machine. Thanks to the X key, you
Wait, but you haven't gotten any younger, even though the lady in the commercial turned into a little girl.
Of course. I was always a cute little lamb in the first place.
Again?
Mirai! How could this happen? Ah!
Good grief. I'm wrapped in a dusty towel after being freshly reborn, standing barefoot on the garage floor. My glasses are still wet after a rough wipe. I stare at the palm of my hands as I move them around. Full, soft hands, thin arms with no muscle definition. I'm even shorter than Sachika now. Was I always this close to the ground? Physically, I'm the same as when I was in first grade or so.
Wow!
You're so cute, Haruto! You're even smaller than Sachika now! No way! Is this really Haruto? Maybe it's some other kid who wandered in. I guess my joke last night turned out true after all. What is this arcade machine? So then all the human clone talk was real? Hello there, little boy. Your glasses are slipping down. They all take turns looking at me, commenting with interest, questions, or fear.
Now, now.
Step back for a moment, everyone. I'd like to examine him for a bit. Dr. Ichio kneels down. He looks into my eyes and uses a stethoscope on my chest, back, and stomach. His movements are careful and deliberate as he examines each section of my body. I feel an odd sense of security as his big hands gently press against me.
You good?
So, how does he look, Doc?
Right.
Well, I can see he's a normal, healthy young boy, disregarding the X-belly on his belly, that is.
It's not like that.
Not that. I'm asking if this kid is really Haruto. Okay, even I can't answer that question. Without some way of conducting a DNA test, it's not possible to scientifically or medically identify him. Besides, we don't have any records of Haruto's DNA in the first place.
Damn it.
I can't believe this.
Everyone, what happened? Huh?
I'm taken aback by the high pitch of my own voice. Is this what I sounded like before puberty? Everyone stays quiet, waiting for next word. I take a deep breath and exhale.
What happened to Rinko? You were both killed. Something impaled us through our chests and...
The hole in my chest is gone, but I can still feel the pain and warm blood from that moment. When I came back to life, right? Then is Rinko back too? No, not yet. She's still in here.
Is that?
That's... Sachiko holds out the object known as the X key. Don't know if you remember this, but after Rinko was stabbed, she melted to a pile of white sand. In that pile, we found her clothes, shoes, and all her other stuff, including the X key. Thank God it's sand and not goop, because that would have been a mess to clean. I remember just a little bit.
Yeah.
Your body also turned into white sand immediately after that. Your belongings and X key fell to the floor too.
Huh?
Me too.
Maybe the monster was satisfied after killing you, seeing as it retreated to the back of the ruins. That's when we retrieved both your X keys and clothes, and returned back to Garage Island.
Our clothes are kind of gonna need to be washed and stitched up, right? We got stabbed!
We left the rest of your belongings there, though. There was a chance the monster was still around.
As soon as we returned, that extended TV show was on. That's when they told us how to revive someone, or rather, how to create human clones.
Well,
We were still a bit skeptical, but, well, here you are. Now you know what happened, little boy. This is all so beyond normalcy, I feel almost attached. Like it's happening to someone else. Well, we know I was able to come back to life, so why don't we try it for Rinko too?
I know.
Yeah. Oh, Haruto, why don't you try extending Rinko? Extend her?
What do you think?
They said extending is like using a 1-up. Do you know what that is? Yeah, it's a gaming term, right? It means you get an extra life. But you don't really see life count systems being used in most modern games. Maybe in older shooting games found in arcades, if anything.
Amazing!
You sure know a lot. Sachiko just learned about it earlier.
Here!
This is Pinko's X key. Here you go, Haruto.
Hey!
Wait a minute. What am I supposed to do with this?
That's right.
Use the extend machine behind you. That's where you came out of, remember? The extend machine. The giant arcade cabinet Yo and I talked about yesterday. There's one obvious difference since then though. The arcade cabinet is powered on. The neon lights spelling extend are lit up like lights at a bar. Alright, can you teach me how to use it? But first, I'd like to put on some clothes now. Is there a shirt I can wear?
Haruto, your wiener's showing.
Oh my god, the quote! Why is that a voice line? Your revival shocked me so much I forgot. I'm not repeating that.
Haruto's weenie.
Good god. I'm not saying that, no. You please stop saying that.
Such an impertinent wiener.
I'm not reading that. I understand, Haruto. It's not even as big as my pinky, but it's okay. You're still only a child.
Hey!
I'm not hiding it because I'm worried about the size. Can I get my clothes back now?
See?
We brought your clothes just in case, but look, we have something even better. A children's uniform? Did you find it in the ruins? They must be brand new since they're still in plastic bags. They even come with underwear and shoes.
Well...
We haven't told you this yet, but... There's a storage compartment under the extend machine, and we found a bunch of clothes in there. They also have name tags for us. How considerate. I'm sure they're tailored to our exact sizes, too. Our name tags?
Yeah!
Yep, Sachiko's bag was in there too. Isn't it cute? Sachiko turned to show me the bag hanging on her shoulder. Then I realized her bag looks like one of the Extend TV characters. Yeah, he died. You missed... Nugget, were you not paying attention? They got stabbed! This must mean that whoever made that cartoon show also prepared our clothes and other goods. It's a slightly disturbing thought, but beggars can't be choosers here.
Thanks.
By a tentacle monster, Nugget. A tentacle monster. Oh man, you got an ad break? Well, you can always see the full recording when I post this on YouTube. I put the clothes on, then I'm taught how to use the extend machine. Even though I'm living proof myself, I still can't believe it's real. But I would soon realize this ridiculous machine is our only hope. And this machine is the punishment given to us. Extend machine. The extend machine allows you to extend and create new clones. The score necessary to extend can be attained by defeating organisms. Clones can also earn numerous Shigabane, depending on the causes of death. Yeah, meaning they get buffs every time they die. Activated Shigabane will grant resistance toward characters' various causes of death. To activate Shigabane, select the Shigabane bonus when extending. Death will push you to newer heights. Try collecting as many Shigabane as possible. Sure, we get to die in every way possible. Nice to see they gave us a default 10,000 points. I don't know, I want to say 10? Died as an adult. Adult lifespan extended for 1 day. Died from an enemy attack. Attack and defense slightly decreased. Or slightly increased. What? Rinko has been revived. And that's it.
Rinko, is that you?
Alright, here you go, Nugget. You can see, he's younger, Rinko just got revived now too. A girl emerges from the extend machine. Her facial features resemble Rinko's.
Is this the garage? I thought we went to the other island. Rise and shine, Rinko! Are you hurting anywhere? Good morning, Sachika. Sorry, did I fall asleep?
You don't even realize you're naked right now?
Something's wrong with my voice. And why am I all wet? And naked? I'm naked? Wait, why am I tiny? What's going on?
Hey, Yuma, Sachi, mind coming over here for a sec? The girls of the group form a wall around Rinko, look-alike, blocking her from our view.
Besides,
We're gonna get her dressed, so you boys look away. Here, Rinko, use this to dry off.
Hey now.
Including me, but I'm a doctor. I need to give her a medical examination.
Hey!
Wait just a minute, I'm not giving her any weird looks either.
nah.
Mentally, she's still 25 years old, so don't even think about it, or I'll arrest you for voyeurism. No one better than I about seeing me naked.
However,
But she's physically a child. As an advising pediatrician, I examined many children during my training. I hear he loves children and enjoys putting his body through intense physical abuse.
Herb.
What a creep! He's the last person who should be around kids.
I can't.
Gentlemen, it seems I've died on my hill. I'll leave the rest to you. After being called a creep, the doctor turns away from us and crouches down and hugs his knees.
You know,
He's like a sulky bodybuilder or something.
well,
That's not much of a metaphor.
Oh no!
This boy is Haruto? And I'm a clone revived by the extend machine too? Rinko's expression fills with confusion and fear as she realizes what has happened. Other than the skirt, her clothes are basically the same as mine. The stitching on her pocket reads Mani. Maybe it's a uniform for some school.
You got
That
it?
seems to be the case. Haruto remembers, so I'm sure you do too. How you died, that is. Rinko leans forward, covering her mouth with her hands, then begins dry heaving. She groans in pain as saliva drips and dangles from her mouth. Since she's literally just been born, there's probably nothing in her stomach to throw up. Minamo tenderly rubs Rinko's back as she writhes in agony with no way to find relief.
Oh, you!
You always have one too many things to say, then. Look at her, she's just a little girl.
No.
But she's 25 on the inside. You even said so yourself. So, what they were saying on TV, is all true? Our bodies are clones, and I'm this machine on my belly? So, the world really is? How convenient. That distinct hum starts up again. The CRT powers on once more, and the screen displays that familiar grainy picture. Extend TV again?
Don't tell me.
It was just on earlier.
I can't wait!
Must be because we cleared the mission. I wonder what's next. Now that you mention it, we did clear it. Our mission was to create a clone.
Haruto Higurashi.
Little boy, Haruto Higurashi. Can you change the channel? What? Why me?
That's right.
You have a talent for it. And what kind of talent would that be? I grumbled the whole way over, but reached for the TV's channel dial anyway. Yeah, why am I the one turning the dial? It seems I retain my own disposition, knowing that gives me an odd sense of relief. Let's go ahead and save real quick after all that story. And
What's this?
hit the TV.
Hey, kids! It's time for Extend TV! Now that you know how to use the Extend machine, what do you think? Pretty amazing, right?
Yeah, so far the only part of this game that's like fully voiced is the TV show. Everything else is like, partial.
I'm surprised. I didn't know making clones was so easy.
Just look how excited he is.
I'm just a sucker for clones, you know?
Sure, you sadist.
Why are you talking about clones like they're your favorite food?
But Mirai, what's the point of doing all this survival stuff when we have the Extend machine? If someone dies, we could just make a new clone again.
Sadly, the Extend machine isn't without faults. But if you don't have enough, you won't be able to make any clones.
Whoops, I skipped a line.
So that's why you need to survive and keep collecting more score points.
What? Really? So how do we get more score points? Just put on black spandex suits and kill some aliens?
No aliens to kill. But you're right about score points. You earn them by defeating enemies. For example, beat a goat for some goat meat, and you'll earn a few score points in the process.
So you can't extend without score points, and you need to survive to earn them, huh? Sounds like there's no end to this humanity restoration mission. This isn't gonna be easy.
No, it's not. And the Extend machine isn't complete yet.
Oh, it's not done. It's not?
And that brings us to our next mission.
Obtain the machine's pants!
Well, that's not, well, I can see how that could be misread, but no.
The ruins drifting across Earth's ocean. Mashiro Garden Tower. Have you guys been there yet?
You're not gonna even correct him?
You should be able to find parts for the Extend machine there. This time, your mission is to go and get those machine parts.
So if you put those pants on the machine...
It'll give the Extend machine a boost.
It'll give the Extend machine boobs?
Oh my god, no.
That's one of the crucial objectives of the Humanity Restoration mission.
Boy, I sure am lucky to be born on Earth.
Sho, get your head out of the gutter!
Sho looks so happy. It's almost like he's mistaking parts for pants.
Oh, now you bring it up.
Okay, everyone. Good luck finding those machine parts.
If you die, you can just extend again. What's there to be afraid of?
Everyone dying? So, if everyone dies, then no one can extend.
Extend TV is rooting for you. Remember, kids,
Illuminate!
a brighter future.
For humanity!
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Hey, next story.
Yay!
Extend machine parts, huh? Like a treasure hunt. That'll be fun.
Hey!
That's not my idea of fun. I'm definitely not going to those ruins again.
What?
Why? Why not? We just barely began exploring the place.
Like I said,
Did you forget about the monster already? 2 of us were killed not long ago. But what if we play hide and seek in there? Sajika's good at hide and seek.
the hell?
Don't be stupid, Sajika. More like stupidka. I'm not playing some hide and seek of death.
Hey,
I agree with little Missy over here. Even if we do die, we can come back to life.
No.
I can't really say I agree with that mindset. Even I'm not much of one, I'm still a doctor. It would be best to avoid dying where possible. I agree with Yo too. We revive as children when we come back to life, right? No offense to Haruto, Rinko, but kids aren't much good for physical labor or fighting. Just think of what'll happen with more kids in the group. We'd have trouble just staying alive.
Right.
True. Taking care of children is rather hard work.
good grief.
Sheesh, you're also busy worrying about getting killed. Don't you want to know what that monster was? What did that monster look like? I wasn't given a chance to check.
Yeah.
At first glance, it sort of looked like a human. The face was anything but, though.
What?
Like a human? So, what are you going to do, Haruto, flower girl?
I told you!
Then, they're just kids. We can't take them back to such a dangerous place.
I'm telling you.
Like I said, they're adults on the inside. They can decide for themselves if it's too dangerous. I'd like to go back to those ruins. Of course, we still have the mission to do, but my main goal is to gather more information. If that place really is Mashiro Publishing, I'm sure there's plenty of information to be found. Like what happened to the world, or human clones. A major publisher like that must know something. I want to obtain that information and...
How's that?
I want to know why I'm here. I'd like to go back to the ruins too.
Let's go.
No, I'm definitely going.
What?
Rinko? Maybe I'm just stupid, but I'm still not willing to accept it. If all of humanity is gone, I can't see my family ever again. They said on Extend TV that if we complete the machine, we might be able to revive humanity.
We're just getting started.
I want to believe in that possibility. I'll find that part and bring my family back to life. Well now, color me surprised. The two who died are most willing to go back there.
Nice to meet you.
So it looks like Missy, Haruto, Flower Girl, and I would explore those ruins some more.
It's not like that!
Hold up, we haven't agreed to that yet.
No.
Well, who says we need an unanimous decision? We're evenly split up, so this is fine by me.
Alright!
Yeah, let's go.
It's okay.
I'm fine with that too. You two do realize you're kids, right? Forget fighting monsters. You couldn't beat a goat right now. Minamo speaks to us as trying to placate children, to which I reply as I push my glasses back up.
True.
It's true. We're physically weaker with different senses now than we're children, but I still have my experience as an adult, so I'm sure I can handle myself better than a normal kid. Haruto? How promising. Then the explorers should gather at the west shore. Let's prepare for life. Easily killed this time. Decided to explore the ruins with only a portion of the group. Yeah, I would have changed the group anyway. I can't change anything either. Everybody else has the weapons and stuff. I'll do that. Okay, so first off, yeah, the storage house, I still can't build it, can I? Warehouse, store up to 30 items. So I need a partition and 3 things of driftwood. I have the broken fence, but that's not gonna be a partition unless I craft it or fix it up. Going back to loot my own body? We already did. That's why they're revived. Minamo and the others are already waiting for us at the West Shore. Are you here to stop us?
Nah.
We can't let you kids go to the ruins by ourselves.
Huh?
Wait, are you counting me as a kid too? You do look like one.
I'm sorry.
Minamo, I'm sorry for being selfish, but
Nah.
You want to go no matter what, right? That's why we decided we're going with ya. Huh?
Uh-huh.
We're worried about you and Zajika. Not like we can count on Haruto and Zen to protect you.
Huh?
Come again. Yay! We get to go on an adventure again!
But...
There was no other choice. I was against the idea, just so you know.
What?
Why did you decide to go with us?
Yeah.
After discussing it, we came to a realization. If you go to the ruins and get wiped out, you may not come back to life again. What do you mean? We all saw the power of the extend machine. It's not the machine that's the issue, it's us. We need something in order to revive, remember?
Isn't that right?
Oh, I get it. If we all die, there'd be no one left to bring the X-key back.
Yeah.
Precisely. If we go back to search for you, it would be difficult finding you without knowing where you died.
It's true.
You're right. It would be a great burden on the rest of you if that happened.
Alright.
In the end, we decided to be most efficient if we all went together. We will all share the same fate. We will forever be together, even in death.
Excuse me.
You sound like some kind of stalker. In any case, I'm glad. Mamoru and Officer will be helpful in combat.
Yeah.
Hey, don't forget about me!
Also,
But I gotta say one thing. If things go south, one of us has to get out alive. It's all over if we die together.
Okay.
Satsuko will run away as fast as possible. I'm also good at playing tag. One of us needs to survive, huh? I'll keep that in mind. So the one thing though, everyone ages, except Sachika. Sachika's the only one that doesn't age, so I have to make sure she stays alive. If she's dead, then I'm dead.
Alright.
Alright, let's go. Back to Mashiro Garden Tower. Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday, christened on Tuesday, married on Wednesday, took ill on Thursday, Friday, died on Saturday, buried on Sunday. That was the end of Solomon Grundy. Stage 1. Her X key is different. It reveals in the story later. This is just something that I know. Okay, let's see if there are respawned items. Yeah, there's new goats and stuff. Yeah, that other door was open now. So I'm kind of just going back through. I wanted
out.
to
Go there.
pick this up.
Satsuko will hold it.
I don't know if that affects anything on the map though.
Do you need the map?
Doesn't look like it. Everything is still technically open. Yeah, so just take that. There's a TV here.
Hey, kids! It's time for Extend TV! Hey, Mirai! I just came up with a great idea! The goal of the Humanity Restoration Mission is to make the human population way higher, right? Then why bother completing the Extend machine? We could just make a whole bunch of babies.
Oh my, that's a surprisingly insightful point coming from you, Sho.
I call it my Mankind Family Project. Get on board while you can.
But unfortunately, it's impossible to make babies if you're a clone.
Yeah, we don't have, our reproductive organs don't work.
So they can't make love?
You don't need to sound so disappointed. Clones age several thousand times faster than normal and eventually die of old age.
What? I never knew that. Then how long is a clone's lifespan?
Yeah, here's the point.
Exactly 13 days after they're extended. The aging effect can't be avoided, which is why they can't make babies. Boo-hoo.
That's why? So they're like adult cicadas. At least cicadas get to live for a while as nymphs.
But you could also say they grow up rather quickly. Even if they extend and are reborn as children, they'll grow into adults again very soon.
Wow! So my Vienna sausage can become a jumbo hot dog by tomorrow too?
Okay.
No, we won't get any older. We're just cartoon characters.
Oh, come on. It stinks being a cartoon character sometimes.
Hey now, I hear they suffer excruciating pain when aging. You don't want to go through that, do you?
Yeah, because all the bone shift.
It may be tough for you guys, but let's work hard and complete that machine together.
Oh man, what a bummer. My Mankind Family Project got shut down so fast.
It's not that all your ideas are bad. We might be able to prevent the aging effect from happening if we complete the Extend machine.
Yeah, that's the goal.
So they might be able to make babies someday?
Yeah, I'm sure they could.
What? How?
Huh? How? Anyway, remember, kids,
Illuminate!
a brighter future.
Yeah, we're just gonna brush over that.
For humanity!
Bye-bye.
Yeah, now again, when it comes to certain missions, I am gonna have to do that. Some of the characters, so right now I have six quote-unquote adults. Not, including Sachika, but she's not really an adult. But I have 6 adults and 2 children. There are a couple of quests that require everyone to be a certain age, so yeah, I will have to kill people, like, voluntarily. And yeah, the only person that is not affected by the aging is Sachika. So, Nugget, it's fine as long as Sachika stays alive. That's a little bit of a spoiler, but I mean, yeah. Just because her X key is different. Not gonna, I mean, I can't spoil too much though because I don't remember all that much. I only remember tiny bits. Return to base from the system menu and the cost points. Remember to use it when you find yourself in a pinch. Yes, ma'am. Oh, hey, there's all my stuff.
I'll take it. Let me hold it. Got it.
We're back at the tower for a second time today, and I return to the scene of my own death. Looks like our bodies aren't here anymore.
I'm telling you.
Like I said, they turned into white sand and vanished.
What?
I know, but I thought maybe some traces would still be here. It's strange to say I'm hoping to see my own corpse, but I must admit it's a bit of a letdown. Not only is there no body or blood, but I don't see any white sand either. If I didn't have a child's body, I'd probably assume it was all just a dream.
Yeah.
They say criminals return to the crime scene, but never see the victim. Or never the victim. Minamo dryly comments as she peeks through a slight opening between the automatic doors. That's not a very happy entry for human history. You're right. Sorry.
Let's keep moving.
Anyways, looks like that monster isn't around right now. It should be safe for us to go in.
Let's go!
Good thing it wasn't waiting here for us. Okay, let's get in there and start exploring.
Come on now.
Wait a minute, guys. Aren't you worried about that lifespan stuff?
Yes.
About us dying in 13 days? There's not much to say about it.
What?
What? You really aren't bothered by it? You should be. We're gonna die in a few days. To be honest, I didn't know we're all clones was a big enough surprise myself. I suppose I've gotten used to the crazy and unexpected.
The hell?
Well, I haven't. I'm hungry and tired.
Now.
We may not be feeling the effects of age yet, but panicking now ain't gonna help us.
Really?
I am a bit annoyed by the extend TV though. If going to the ruins was unavoidable, they should have told us in the first place. With our limited lifespans, we should go and get as many score points as we can before we expire. It seems like we have no other choice.
See ya.
Hunting for food, making clones, finding machine parts. We know what to do, so let's get moving.
Nice to meet you.
Lead the way, Haruto. You should be this group leader for now.
Huh?
Huh? Why me?
That's right.
You used to work here, right? No one knows this place better than you.
Good.
Yeah, I agree. None of us knows what the office is like inside.
You have a point.
That's a good point. I also agree with Haruto being the leader.
Yeah!
Sakura agrees too.
Agreed.
Objection. I lied. No objection.
I agree.
I also agree. I think you're a good fit for the role, Haruto. Majority rule can be brutal at times like these. I look around realizing I can't refuse. It's lighthearted in nature, but all the attention and praise makes me uneasy. In that case, I guess I'll accept. But don't expect too much from me. I know my way around Mashiro Publishing, but not like how it is now. Ha, you're blushing, Haruto. How cute. You remind me of my little bro when he was a kid. Don't tease me. Now, let's go inside. As my ears burn red with embarrassment, I march through the automatic doors. The others follow, snickering from behind. I don't like it when people poke fun at me. Did everyone forget about me? No, we're just not listening to you. However, a moment later, it becomes painfully clear just how devastating the aging effect can be. Yeah, everyone's gonna become middle-aged. Yep. Look at that.
Are you alright?
Are you two okay? To be honest, I was taking it too lightly. I had no idea it'd be this painful.
My.
It's hard to believe I feel fine now after all that unbearable pain. They both look dreadful, but I don't blame them. The sight of them rapidly aging before our very eyes had been far beyond the realm of reality.
It hurts!
Minamo! Dr. Ichio!
What is this? I feel like I'm being ripped apart!
It's like all of my muscles are being torn from my body. Ah!
Everyone look! They're glowing!
Huh?
That light. That's the same light that appeared when Haruto and Rinko died. when we used the extend machine.
Oh no.
The blue light is enveloping their bodies.
Your faces and hair are changing.
How can this be?
They began aging right after we stepped into the building. It only took a minute or so. Minamo and Dr. Ichio had changed from adults to middle-aged in that short time span. They look like they're in their 40s or 50s now. It's far from normal, to say the least.
Oh no.
I can feel my wrinkles and how thin my hair is. This is so disturbing.
Good.
I'm envious of you, Dr. Mamoru. You haven't changed much except for that mustache.
If you'd like.
And you aged as beautifully as fine wine. Care to join me for dinner on my next cheat day?
Hey!
Now not the time for flirting. You two just went through hell a minute ago. I didn't think we would age all at once like that. So this is what they meant on Extend TV when they said it would hurt.
Damn it.
Damn it, I'm gonna go through that too? Does this mean it'll be just as bad or even worse when we die of old age? But why is it only you two got older? There must be a reason. It may simply be due to the time has passed since we woke up on Garage Island. Time, huh? Miss Yuma may be right. Miss Minamo and I woke up on Garage Island a day before everyone else. The time since we woke up. Wait a minute.
In that case...
Then why didn't it happen to Sachika? She woke up before everyone else, didn't she?
Yeah!
You're right! I haven't turned into a grown-up yet!
That's true.
Good point. There may be some other condition that needs to be met. Maybe it's...
Look,
There's no point trying to guess. We're going to find out soon enough anyway. Tomorrow, the day after that, and so on. We just have to wait and see what happens. He may be right. But from now on, we should pay close attention to the time as we explore the ruins. That's true. Sitting here and moping about it ain't gonna solve anything.
Okay, let's go.
Whatever happens, happens.
Excuse me.
Are you feeling alright?
It's fine.
My body feels a bit heavier, but it's not in so much pain anymore. How about you, Dr. Mamoru?
What do you think?
I'm also good to go, see? I can still flex my muscles, even my pecs.
Yeah.
Okay then, let's move forward, everyone. From here on, actions will drain stamina. Elapsed days and aging effect will also be active. When performing a floor change, like when going upstairs after exploring ruins, 1 day will elapse. If elapsed days reaches a certain threshold, a character will age and the growth stage will change. If the elapsed days reaches the character's life expectancy, they will die from the aging effect. A character's life expectancy is 13 days. Be wary of their elapsed days while exploring. Oh, there's a goat to begin with.
Ready?
Waiting for my chance? They won't get away.
Careful. Yeah! Prayers for the fallen. I'll hold this. I'll get it. We might need this.
Definitely want to make sure I pick up as much as possible as well. I'll have to go back to base a couple times for sure though to drop off whatever I can't carry.
What's this?
Poster for the essay Escaping Domestic Violence. I also gotta pay attention to like if there's any monsters around. I don't want to get caught off guard.
It won't open.
Yeah, that's locked. Zanki hatch. Special doors called Zanki hatches can be found in drifting ruins. Zanki hatches require all 8 characters to be alive to open. Be sure to keep all 8 characters alive when approaching a Zanki hatch. We open the door with a strange lock and enter the office. The place I'd worked at every day until yesterday has now been reduced to empty ruins. I recognize a poster with its 4 corners barely intact, as one made by my coworker. It's hot as hell outside, but it's nice and cool in here.
Wait a minute.
Shrines and temples are oddly cool inside too. I wonder if it's a spiritual thing. That's just nonsense. Ghosts and spirits aren't real. Why are your knees shaking?
Hey!
Haruto, is this where you always went to work?
No.
I was on a higher floor. This floor was for the general affairs and counting departments.
Yeah.
General affairs, huh? There may be some newspapers left behind. Let's try looking around. We split up and checked the papers scattered on the floor and other files that have been exposed to the weather. But all the documents we find are internal documents that would be of any use to us. The only thing we find that may be helpful is...
Is that?
This one's from July 30th, 2018, and this one's from August 6th, 2018. The latest one is August 13th, 2018. The last night I remember is July 8th, so... This must mean I've been asleep for at least a month. From the looks of this place, it's probably been way longer than that. Wish we knew what day of what month it is right now.
Damn it.
If only my watch wasn't broken.
What do you think?
You want to get that fixed? Sachika can do it for you. Huh? Oh, not right away though. I need the parts first.
Yeah!
But I've taken a few of them apart before, so I could probably fix it with the right parts and tools.
Huh.
Wow, didn't know you were such a smart cookie, Sachi.
Uh-huh.
That's right. I do maintenance on my arm and leg myself.
No problem.
If I take it apart once, I can usually fix it. Sachika moves her talented right arm as she speaks. If that's true, it's quite the talent.
Yeah.
Then I may take you up on your offer sometime.
Look,
Even if you fix it now, it wouldn't help us figure out what day it is. True, the watch is stuck on July 9th. But for the time being, we know Mashiro Publishing continued operations until at least August 13th, 2018.
however,
But beyond that, we still don't know what happened to the world.
That's
Just like the Mary Celeste. Is that one of your family's cruisers or something?
right.
You can think of that if you wish. I'm not in the mood to explain.
All right.
Let's head upstairs. The other department, especially magazine editing, should have more info. Rest. Selecting rest from the party menu will allow you to heal life. However, resting will rapidly decrease stamina and leave you vulnerable to attack. Be considerate of the time and location when resting. Okay.
Whoa.
There it is!
Travel Magazine 2018 is written on front.
What's this?
I don't think there are any edible fruits.
This is...
The boy who killed a genius. This was a dead end.
Where are we?
Just a small portion of the map. Alright, into the lion's den.
What's this?
Tender sheet. The dates are blurred and illegible. Well, that's openable.
Watch out!
Oh, over here. Person's notebook. Something's written inside. Oh, God, that scared me. Hi, Goat.
Ready? Yeah!
Got horn.
Waiting for my chance? They won't get away.
Oh, really? Why?
Ready?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Not now.
Oh, come on. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ.
They won't.
Man, okay, the enemy was a lot tougher. That was a lot tougher. And yeah, I already killed Haruto. Again! How? I hate this. Alright. Let me just clear out this room. I probably should have kept the door closed. At least then a goat wouldn't have come in when I was looking through shit.
I can't go there. We have you.
Alright. Yeah. I'm just gonna get out of here. And revive Haruto once again. How fun. Yeah, I need to go revive him. If I remember which direction this was. I think this way, actually. Yeah.
Watch out!
Okay, back to the garage. The choose difficulty option is now available at the extent machine. Enemies will be weaker on lower difficulties, but you will also receive reduced rewards. Stronger on higher difficulties will also receive increased rewards. Some items can also only be obtained in higher difficulties. Give them a try if you're confident. I'm not confident, but I'm gonna keep it at the higher difficulty. Died as a child, adult lifespan extended in 1 day. Died as an adult, expanded in 1 day. Died from enemy attack, slightly increased. Died when surrounded by walls in 3 directions. Oh, that's a Shikabane? I've never seen that one. Cooldown time shortened when surrounded by walls in 3 directions. Died from blunt damage. Increased damage taken from blunt attacks. Damage from ghosts. Body slammed. Oh my god, that's a lot of Shikabane bonus. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, now I really need to, get in on the, point grinding here. That being said, let me... I want Sachika to be first. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, one quick second actually. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Let's not die again this time. Let's see here if anybody can learn skills. You have a skill point. When in the party, non-food consumable items heal more life. Various skills become available. All of these. Fear knowledge, injury knowledge, extension paralysis. Throwing. Sniping. Throwing. Let's start with surprise attack, I guess. We haven't even gotten to this part of the game yet, and they're already mentioning an unfamiliar term. Cleone corruption rate. We haven't even gotten to that part of the game yet. Gonna go ahead and let everyone learn surprise attack. I'll give them the Art of Survival next. But for now, I'm gonna focus on surviving. I'm gonna switch you out. Yo. Minamo? Sure. Ah, get out. Okay. I guess I can't really rest here yet, huh? Not bad.
This place should be safe.
How do I change my active character? That's a question. Survival guide, facility info, character info, research info, system guide, party formation. Up to 4 members, sub-members, score. Ah, I see. Well, okay, I'm not quite sure. Back to the ruins, I guess. Was it up
Where
here
are
or
we?
down? Oh no, it was across. This way.
Huh?
Okay, back to the dungeon. Didn't want to die so soon, but yeah, here we are.
Can't go there.
Go there?
Full power.
Ready?
No more messing around.
Ready?
I am afraid, so I'm charging up just in case. I know I need to pick stuff up though too.
Whoa.
Oh well. Something in the back
There's
of the
something
drawer.
here.
Nice.
What's this?
Found it!
Nice, an apple.
What's this?
Got it. I'll take it.
Definitely need to
Found it.
get up on the,
Can't go there.
yeah, definitely need to keep up on the coin gathering, though I don't think monsters are going to
lost, are
appear
we?
all that often.
What's this?
It's closed.
Whoa!
That's locked. So way in this way. A switch. Oh, and there's a TV right here too. Oh, Sachika's hungry. Ah!
It's really yummy. Not bad. Well, I don't hate it.
It would be better to cook this meat. I doubt you could eat it raw.
Not bad.
No, you definitely can. Yep, and then use the bottle, even though that's gonna increase her stress. Everyone else is really hungry too.
Thanks for the grub.
Thanks.
The meat gives the most. Go ahead and let you carry your stuff. Switch.
This is it, right?
Yep, and here goes the TV.
Hey, kids! It's time for Extend TV! Today, we're here at the ruins formerly known as Mashiro Publishing. Huh? Are you there, Sho? We already started.
Mirai, look! I found it!
Found what?
This video! It was buried under some rubble.
Wow, a VHS tape! I remember these! I wonder what the video is about.
Yeah, I wonder too.
The label reads Sloth Part 1. My first. We could find out by playing the tape. Is there any way to watch it?
Go ahead and use the VCR on this monitor.
Okay, I'm gonna stick it in. You sure?
I said you could use it.
I bet it's a video that children shouldn't be watching.
Yeah, like you?
What do you mean?
I mean, just look at the title. Sloth Part 1, My First. One lazy afternoon, a housewife waits for her husband, but a delivery man arrives. I can just smell it in the air.
Yeah, you perv.
We can't be showing that to the kids. Hand it over right now, young man.
Too late. I'm turning it on.
No, don't watch.
Too late. Man, that's a long tie. Chief, he's the new graduate and extremely promising. Please don't crush him like the others. I don't do that on purpose, you know. Anyway, welcome aboard, Haruto. So he's the chief editor and famous Mashiro Weekly, known for producing countless hit articles. It's a pleasure to meet you. Haha, don't be so nervous. Do you remember what you wrote on the employment exam? Something about the truth, wasn't it? I want to protect people by seeking the truth. That's it. I thought that was so amusing, I just had to hire you. Now, I've got a meeting to get to, so I need you to think up 3 proposals before I get back. But what? Women in poverty, youth rejecting communism, regarding elderly mechanical treatments. But what do you think? It's been 3 months since you joined us, huh? What are you working on now? I'm helping a co-worker with his project. It's called Don't Be a Middle-Aged Black Sheep. A black sheep is someone who's shunned or treated as a nuisance with a group, like a company. I know. I'm the one who greenlit that. Do you know why it was approved in the first place? Well, the proposal form was very easy to follow, and the title catches the reader's attention, and that too, but what's important is the target demographic. The article is about how to avoid being hated as a middle-aged person. Mashro Weekly readers are a bunch of old guys. Every week we publish at least 4 pages about how to be sexually active even as you go older. We always have essays about how kids these days are worse than the previous generation. Your topics aren't going to be a hit with these guys. I see. I'm sorry. I'll think of something better. Haha, don't let a minor thing like this let you get you down, rookie. I said they won't be a hit, but not like they're unsalvageable. But really? Women in poverty, this could possibly mesh well with our reader base. Old dudes would love to read about cute young girls lamenting over their lack of money. You understand why, right? Maybe people like to lend an ear to others about the struggles as they get older? I think I do. Okay then, keep learning from others from now. I want you continuing your own research in the meantime. If the quality is good enough to publish, I'll give you a feature spot. Thank you.
The heck was that? Where's my lazy afternoon and housewife? This is BS.
You're the one who got yourself all worked up.
Who wouldn't get worked up with a title like that? My blood's pumping in all the right places.
Okay.
I'm glad you still seem to be healthy then. Anyway, that footage reminded me. These videos are called conquest videos.
Conquest videos?
They're supposed to help you conquer the ruins by showing you memories that tie into that location.
That was the young Haruto who was just shown on the video, right? So then, are these videos of Haruto's memories?
It's hard to say at this point, but they could be. It says part 1 on it, so there must be more videos somewhere.
All right, everyone, let's keep pressing forward. I'll find more videos for us to watch as we continue on.
Don't forget, you always have us and the extend machine on your side. Remember, kids,
Illuminate
a brighter future.
for humanity.
Bye-bye.
Oh, this is gonna be a long ride. I just know. Oh, there's a go here already? What the heck?
Ready? Full power.
Ready?
No more messing around! Take that, right? Lucky me!
Thank you, Mr. Goat.
What is it? Can't go there.
Whoa.
Suspicious.
Yeah, the trees give free food.
What's this? I'll take it. Wonder what this is. Does this thing move? This thing, right?
Closing that door because I don't want to get caught off guard again.
Time to check the map.
I have this whole area to explore. Usually, even though the square seems pretty big, the map's no bigger than like the corner and the sides. It's usually not too big when it comes to these maps.
Let's mark it on the map.
Okay.
Does this thing move?
Oh shoot, Mamoru is hungry.
It's important to eat properly.
Need to rest. But there's no easy way to rest right now.
What's this?
Okay, nothing to catch me off guard yet.
It won't open.
This is still closed from the other side.
I wonder what this is.
That's the button. This is the
It won't
door.
open.
Alright.
This thing, right?
Okay. See anything in here either? Well, not yet, at least. Very nervous.
Looks suspicious.
I do not like that.
What's this?
Press the switch on the floor. Yeah, so this is the door switch.
Which way is north?
If I
We're
press
not
it, it
lost, are
opens
we?
both of these doors. Okay, I don't see...
What is it?
The previous room switch provides a shortcut. It's written on the floor. Yeah, shortcut back to the exit of the dungeon.
Looks suspicious.
There's that Danganronpa poster. Man, it is dark and eerie. Alright,
It won't open.
that won't budge. So, in order to keep this door open, I basically close my way out. Oh, there's a go here too. Nothing, anything else more obvious.
No more messing around!
Ready? Full power.
Ready? Ready?
Ready?
Damn it, I missed.
Nice.
Full power.
More messing around!
Ready?
Keep this up.
There we go.
Let me hold it.
Oh, there's another goat. Here comes another goat.
Ready?
No more messing around!
Ready? Full power.
Whoa.
Full power.
Messing around!
Ready?
Ready?
Dang it.
I'll take
The
it.
goat runs away as soon as you, like, knock off its horns.
Got it.
So at least it's kind of a good thing that,
Ready?
it doesn't attack after. Hey!
Ready?
Goat!
Power.
Goat! Goat! Come back here.
Glad that's over.
I'm taking your meat.
This might be useful.
Ooh, we are all very hungry.
Where is the restroom?
Sorry, but I need to go to the restroom.
Thanks.
Ooh, everybody needs to use the bathroom here now.
I can't hold it in much longer.
I don't have any bottles. Ah. Kiss! Hey, welcome back. Thank you for the raid. I'm still going through this dungeon. I may need to stop by home base, though.
Nice.
Running out of, sanity. In all honesty. Yeah. That's... yikes.
There's something here.
Not strong enough to break it.
This might be useful. Let's have a look, shall we?
Elevator's not working.
There's something here.
Not working. Use the toilet? Yes. Lord. Ugh. Sachika's stressed though.
Who needs an examination?
Yeah, how do I relieve her stress? Yeah, everyone's really stressed out right now. Stress. Besides eating hated foods, stress also increases bladder. Stress can be reduced by eating craved foods or drinking water or tea. Oh, so I need water. Okay. I don't have water on me. But it's good to know that there is...
What could this be?
Full power.
Ready?
No more messing around.
Ready?
Yeah!
Nope. Just can't break it. At least not right now.
There's something here.
The next destination is...
There's a little more to explore down here. That's breakable. That's probably where we need to go, obviously. There's a couple spaces that...
Huh?
Found it!
Yeah, so let me clear out these spaces here. Oh my god, look at all this. Look at all these water bottles. Yes.
Does this look useful? There's something here. Got it!
Ooh, wait, can I? I don't think so.
I'll take it.
Nah, I can't.
Does this
I was
look
wondering if I
useful?
could pick up seawater.
I'll take it.
Oh, there, that's the end. That's the end of the dungeon. Okay.
Got it.
Okay, so that's the end of the first map, except this one part that I'm not strong enough to break yet. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to base. I don't care about losing points if it means I could just go back. Okay, now everybody is very tired. Toilet was over here. Stress increased due to a dirty toilet. Yeah, I know. Where's the water?
Let's check the map.
Water looks like it's, okay, it's over there. Ah, water! Ah, I'm sorry, Satika. Everybody is stressed. I'm sorry. Ah!
What's this? Found it! There's something here. Found it! There's something here.
Not bad.
Thanks for the grub. Not bad. Whew. I'm stuffed. this?
Found it!
What's this? There's something here. What's this?
Well, I don't hate it.
Found it!
What's this?
Found it!
What's this?
No more water. Yep. Okay, out of water for now.
It's important to eat properly.
That's good.
Yikes.
Thanks for the meal.
There's something here.
Come back again later. I don't know how long it takes for that water to respawn, though. I'm worried. Very worried.
Found it!
Great blessing, the one you wait shall appear. Okay.
What's this?
Wonder if they're edible. Don't know.
Found it!
Ooh, I can almost build a workshop. The driftwood. I need the three driftwood. I may have to give those up. And the kitchen. I just need driftwood for both spots. Give up some water bottles and stuff for workshop in the kitchen. Warehouse needs a partition, but I think I need to unlock the workshop first for that. Okay. 2. Okay.
What's this?
I'll build that. Quote unquote workshop. And the kitchen. Lizard tusk. Haven't seen any lizards yet. A warehouse. Need more driftwood. Not that I know where. Man, survival is gonna be tough. But now I can cook stuff.
Go there.
The kitchen can be used to cook food items. Expanding the kitchen will increase the types of meals you can make. In addition, leveling up the cooking skill will increase the success rate when cooking. Good cooking can be highly effective, so try cooking as much as possible. A lot of things on here that I can't make. Rock salt, goat meat, water, white flour, rock salt, alpha rice. Then I can just cook goat meat, but I'm out of goat meat right now. I know cooked goat meat definitely works better. But okay, that's open now, and the workshop is now open. Craft items and upgrade equipment. High quality equipment can be made. Learning craft item equipment skill. Necessary materials. Okay. I can make plated gloves. Crafting level not high enough. Yeah, I need level 2 crafting. So someone here needs to, concrete chunk. The driftwood makes the stone spear. Cloth piece and rope. Box cutter. The rope thing can be made from vine. Ah, boy. Wonder if anything's washed up. Yes, please. Some things will pop up on the shore.
I'll take it. Huh?
It's a matter of investigating the island a little bit, but some things will pop back up from time to time. I'll just kind of scan the perimeter here.
Huh?
The music sure does get eerie around this area.
Whoa!
Dormitory would be really nice, you know, because everybody is hungry and stressed. Oi. I don't have that much space, man. Yeah, survival's gonna be tough. Okay, now to learn the art of survival. Need another skill point though to get anything. Ah, get me out of here. Jesus. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, so let's go to the ruins. Back to the ruins. I gotta collect more stuff and see if there's more goats to kill. Yep, there's more stuff to collect.
Does this look useful?
Got it.
I'll take it.
Ooh, flower.
Does this look useful?
Just a matter of checking out what's here.
Got it.
Everything is important. Though, I could use a goat.
Does this look useful? I'll take it. Does this look useful?
There's another material on the other side of the fence.
I'll take it.
Not seeing any goats. We could use a goat. Ooh, here's driftwood. Need that.
Does this look useful?
It's gonna be a lot of going back and forth, mainly for like the item collection and the building, cause yeah. Okay. Sadly, I closed off the shortcut to the second floor, so I'm gonna have to go around the long way again. Ah man, both of the things are closed here too. Switch
Gonna
them?
try using it.
Yes.
Hey!
Where haven't we gone yet?
Okay, so that does it. Now I can go back around, and that's kind of my shortcut. No goats though.
There's something here.
Alright, second floor, here we go. Not sure how much farther I want to keep going. Oh, hello.
Ready?
Full power.
Ready?
This!
Level up. Yay.
No more messing around!
Power.
Ready?
Damn it.
Nice.
Go, get back here.
Full power.
Ready?
No more messing around!
Ready?
I'll hold that.
Thank you.
This might be useful. I'll hold that.
Go, leaving me behind.
Let's have a look, shall we? There's something here. Let's have a look, shall we? What could this be? There's something here.
A lot of posters and stuff here.
Let's have a look, shall we? What could this be? There's something here.
Okay, don't really have much in the means of food. I know, I'm sorry. Here, Sachika, you take it. And relieve yourself, I guess. I know, we're low on food. I can't help it. Ah! I'm really just trying to sort out the inventory here. Oh my god! Need to give more food. Ah, come on, story. The second floor of Mashiro Publishing. The departments that publish comics, short stories, and manuals were on this floor. Every day, the many editors would answer calls, send and receive faxes, and conduct meetings here. I feel a pang of pain as I remember the lively scenes of the past. Whoa, Zen, look at this! It's all tattered up, but this is the latest volume of Mutual Violent Ninja Legends!
Well...
It was supposed to be released in August. Guess it's one of the perks of being a publisher, huh? Man, I love this series. I always buy the new volumes when they come out.
No.
I hate to burst your bubble, but you do realize you can't read the rest of the series, right? Yeah, you're right! Ah man, such a bummer. It ended up Mitsuo falling to the dark side. I've only been following the manga, but I should have bought the magazines instead.
Look.
But that's... never mind.
Rio.
We should be more careful, yo. Never know where that monster might be lurking.
Is that...
And Haruto, about what they said on TV earlier, do you know something about it? Everyone directs their gazes at me. Just how am I supposed to know why that video exists?
No.
I don't know any more than you,
Oh, yeah.
but I do remember that exchange with the chief editor about 2 years ago when I first joined.
I don't know.
I wonder if that means you've been watched ever since back then.
I guess
I suppose it would. How else would you be able to make that footage?
But
I've been watched, but who would have been monitoring my actions at the company?
And
We also do not know why they showed us that footage in the first place.
Presumably.
If they have some sort of agenda, it may somehow be related to the mission. The mission? What could my memories and finding the extend machine parts have to do with each other?
besides,
The timing of the episodes and mechanisms in the ruins make me suspect someone is controlling them.
don't tell me.
You don't mean whoever is monitoring us before is still watching us from somewhere?
right.
It's possible. What are you saying, Yuma? They told us we're the last humans alive, remember?
No.
They weren't lying about the clone. That doesn't mean they're telling the truth about everything.
See?
Let's keep going. Maybe then we can find out more, like they said on TV. Yeah. I had to calm as I agreed to Zen's suggestion, but my heart can't stop pounding. That video. And assuming there's more of them, won't they lead towards my very sin? Yeah, that's the point. Too bad you can't get drinks out of these vending machines. That would be cool.
Seems I can't just force it open. What could this be?
Star and triangle switches will open the gate. Go!
Full power.
Ready? No more messing around!
Ready? Ready?
That's
My
Power.
stomach you're here.
ready? No more messing around!
Yeah.
Dang it!
No more messing around!
Full power.
Ready? Got it.
Thank you. Oh my god. Rio is...
Thanks for the grub.
everyone is super hungry though. I need more food, period. Food is very scarce right now, and dungeon crawling is the least of my worries.
Found it. It's closed.
Well, that's ominable. Keeping you closed. I don't want to get... What
Careful.
the heck happened? Oh, this is on cycle. That scared me. Okay, so you open periodically, huh? At the door, closing you.
It's closed.
X.
This is it, right? There.
Keep you closed.
It's closed.
Keep you closed. Because I don't want to get jump scared.
What's this? There's something here. I'll take it.
Pick that up.
Does this look useful?
That's important for the base. I know y'all are hungry. I'm dying too on the inside because all of you can't get food.
I can't hold it in much longer.
The hunger is absolutely killing me right now, but I just want to finish coloring the map. I just want to
Whoa.
finish filling in the
What's
map.
this?
Ah!
Where are we?
Man, that's a lot of doors. Also, good grief. Okay, I'm going back to base because I have stuff. Let's turn in the points here. Okay, wait.
There's something here.
I need 3 things of driftwood though. Shoot. Wait, the bedroom. The bedroom. Performer skill among surviving characters? Not enough. +1 survivor, level 2 or more? Are you kidding me? Sleeping will cure stench and recover life. Clean the toilet will no longer increase stress. God, I need that! Items. Jesus Christ. Where am I supposed to get more food? Oh, someone here needs to use the restroom. Yeah, Sachiko is stressed again. Hooray! We love stress. I really need to find more driftwood and everything else.
What's this? There's something here. Found it! What's this? There's something here. Found it! What's this? Found it! What's this? Found it! What's this? There's something here. What's
Pumping
this?
all the water I can.
Found it! What's this?
No more water. Come back later. Okay. 10 things of water.
Hey, not bad.
Whew, thanks for the grub.
Not bad. It's not bad.
Thanks, I ate it in one bite.
There we go. Now, no, but okay, now we're not so stressed. But, stomachs are not doing too great. Stomachs are not doing great at all. Anything else dropped on the beach again that I can pick up? There's a new bottle of water.
This might be useful.
Actually, couldn't I go back and forth between...
Look out!
Can't go that way. I'm curious. It seems like going between Marshall Garden Tower and the island doesn't affect the aging. It's just like when you're going up and down floors. So now I'm curious. Yes, driftwood.
I'll hold that.
Please, please, driftwood. We need... I know we also need some driftwood as weapons, like to start out and stuff, but really need it for crafting. Ah man, how am I gonna get more food? This food is a real issue right now. Oh, there's a flower.
Nice.
Give me that.
Huh?
There's another flower.
I'll hold that.
Okay, so I have 2 things of driftwood right now. Not enough though. Driving me nuts. That's driving me absolutely nuts. My God. May just be better if I switch the party for now. At least then I'm only worried about Sachiko's stomach.
What are you doing?
Whew. Yeah, those two are now, old. They're gonna die soon. Of old age.
I can't go there.
There's something here. I'll hold it.
Let me go hold it. Ow.
Yeah, no clue how often the item respawn is, but man, it would be nice if it was a lot faster. Nope, didn't mean to close that. It'd also be nice if a goat would respawn here and there. Cause there's not enough to go around.
Watch out!
It's closed, huh?
Alright, now to go through these doors and get some stuff.
What are you doing?
Oh.
Where did we come from again?
Then it opened up here. Okay.
Ah!
Oh, goat.
Ready?
Waiting for my chance? They won't get away. They won't get away. Waiting for my chance?
Ready?
Ah!
Waiting for my...
Ow.
They won't get away.
I'll take it.
Okay, so you're now low on life. Sachika is my active character right now, thank God. But you, eat! And you're low on health, Rinko. Yikes. Okay, fun. Fun. Not fun. Not yet. One door at a time, please. But this is a star. Hugging the walls here.
Gonna try using them.
That close the door.
There it is.
I'll leave it closed. So I pressed the star switch. Not that I know what happened. Yeah, leave that pressed.
Here goes nothing.
Yeah, the star switch is now lit up. Hey, look, a TV. How convenient.
I can't go there. That's something.
Ooh, found rice. Okay, so rice was in there.
What do we have here?
Get that.
North is up.
Where else can I go? I could go down. And then this room as well. Okay, back up. Turn around. I'll hit up this way first. Go!
Ready?
Waiting for my chance? They won't get away.
Okay, back up because I need to recharge.
They won't get away.
Ready?
Waiting for my chance?
I'll get it.
They won't get away.
Ready?
Waiting for my...
Damn it! Missed it. Go, get back here.
Waiting for my chance? They won't get away.
Ah! Go, why are you getting away?
Waiting for my chance? They won't get away.
Ready?
Ah, come on, let me hit it. The timing is terrible.
For my chance? They won't get away.
Ready? Keep this up.
There. Sheesh.
Hold it.
It chased the dang thing around the room.
There it is. Gonna try using it.
That's a switch. Get that.
What's this?
Nothing important in this room, huh? It's just that. Man, everything is just eerie in here.
I need to go to the restroom. Found something.
Ow.
What do we have here?
There are restrooms on the first floor. That just means I have to go back down now. That also means I have to let people age.
Where are we?
Where else can I go? The switch here. Okay. Yeah, one door at a time. But also, yeah, you need to use the restroom, so sorry to the creature stress there. Also, I just realized that everybody is, I forgot to rearrange the weights here. Whoops. I know you're hungry, oh my god. Okay, yeah, Sachika, here. And yeah, you're super stressed. You need water bad. The last person I could put on the team is Yuma. And then I have to figure out my stress levels, like, bad. Sorry, Haruto, you are going to be on a weight burden, but you're in the back support team, so this is... No. Yeah, sorry, wrong people. What the heck am I doing? I put all the weight on the wrong people. Oof. The heck am I doing? Yeah, don't mind me, just trying to reorganize my stuff here. There we go. And then I want to go party formation. I'm gonna switch you with Yuma. At least then your stomach is full. But Sachika is majorly stressed.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, what the hell are these?
Ready?
Waiting for my chance.
Concentrate.
They won't.
You're mine.
Ow!
They won't get away. Waiting for my chance.
Concentrate. Ready? You're mine. Down. Got it.
At least that's some more. Oh no, we got them escaping into the room now.
Ready?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Waiting for my chance.
Concentrate.
They won't get away.
You're mine.
Whoa.
Ow! God dang it! Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm trapped! Ah! Na 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 na! Oh my god! Pigs everywhere. I have unleashed the pigs.
Ready?
Waiting for my chance.
Concentrate.
Oh lord.
You're mine. Rest in peace. Maybe we can
Okay,
use this.
another pig killed. I know there's one more though.
I'm supposed to
There it
carry
is.
this?
Ah, yeah.
Concentrate. Ready?
Waiting for my chance. I couldn't even lift a pencil.
You're mine.
Ow.
Waiting for my chance.
Concentrate. Ready? You're mine.
Whew, thankfully that was enough to kill it.
I'll take it.
Ah, Harto's gonna die though.
Hungry.
Sorry.
Hungry. Eat again. Right?
Ooh, yeah. Everyone death by stress and starvation. This is not good. Not good at all.
Where are we?
Oh shit. I hear. Oh, Jesus Christ, just scaring me. Pig! No, no. Go back. Go back. That's enough stress for me. Yeah, let's revive him. Oh my god, okay. Revive you. Stamina increase, okay. Please. Sachika! Okay, everyone else is gonna die so soon though too, mostly because of old age. Yay, we're back.
There it is.
Not enough performer skill. God damn it. No, she can die. Sachika can 100% die. She just can't die from aging. Because the pigs! I unleashed the pigs! Okay, I need people to learn Reformer. Okay, no more skill points. Nugget, this isn't Dead by Daylight. Okay, but now, bedroom. Now I can use the bedrooms. Next, I need to make, I need the warehouse. Okay, bedrooms. When someone sleeps in the bedroom with one or more stamina, their life and stamina will heal. When bunkmates are paired together when they go to sleep, stamina will decrease, but bunking effects will be applied to both characters. If the characters in the room are paired together for the first time, a crossover gene will be activated, increasing the efficiency of both of their bunking effects. When pairing is changed, bunking effects will be overridden by the new one. Try out different pairings and see what kinds of effects to produce. So, let's see here. Ringo has increased charge time. Mashiro has increased food drops. Increased health, increased score, map, coverage, death, bonus XP, and damage. I can change outfits, I guess? I don't see any reason to, though. Everybody sleep.
Good morning.
Okay, so now I can do that. Check the party. And, for the most part, everyone is healed, almost. The stress levels on the stomachs on them are not healed, though. I don't know if it's about, like, who I have on party when they sleep. Maybe?
Night, guys. Morning.
Okay, let me see. Okay, so yeah, that definitely heals their health and stuff, but it does not change their stomachs. Okay, let's check around the shore again.
I can't go there.
Water bottle.
Let's take this.
Lots of water bottle.
Maybe this will come in handy.
Yeah, let me grab some more water too, by the way.
What's this? Is this it? Found it! What's this? Is this it? What's this? Found it! Is this it? What's this? Is this it? What's this? Found it! Is this it? Found it! What's this?
Okay, 10 things of water. It's a lot of water. That's important. I don't think I have to worry about it if they're not here, though. Okay. So look around for any pixel items on the ground, because we need them.
Stop.
I never thought survival would be so stressful. Especially in this case. I'm not seeing anything else. Hang on. So, okay. I want to work on the toilet next, because then this will no longer have stress. I need 1 more flower, 2 water bottles. I have the driftwood, but I need to find a new partition. And I'm not sure where to get that. Let's see here. The needs of the partition. I know the workshop can help you with that. Let's see if I can craft it. The answer is no. But I can make rope. I can make rope right now if I need to. Nobody has crafting on them though either right now, so yeah, just need to gather more items because I don't got much else to do. Ay, it's all anxiety. Anxiety! I'm gonna do 1 more look around the dungeon, and then I'll probably cut the stream off. Oh, goat! Come here, you goat!
Waiting for my chance.
Concentrate.
Ready?
They won't get away.
You don't have horns.
Ow.
Dang it!
They won't get away. Waiting for my chance.
Concentrate.
Ready?
You're trapped, goat.
You're mine.
Haha!
Let me hold it.
Give me that meat.
I'll take it.
Let's see if I can scout for 1 more flower spawned over here. Aha! Flower!
Got it.
For the bathroom! There's triple material here.
Hold it.
Yes. Give me all the materials. Now I wonder where I could find me some fresh partition now.
Got it.
Also, I spy another goat. Ooh, driftwood.
I'll take it.
Give me that. Ah, the goat's on the other side. Dang it. I gotta go around. Never mind, there's one right here too.
Ready?
They won't get away. Waiting for my chance.
Concentrate. You're mine. I'm supposed to carry this?
Yes. Need all the food, man. I also get bonuses for doing the combos, so yes. Did I lose that other goat? Or maybe I just haven't gone the right way yet. There's a bottle.
Maybe we could use this.
Bottle, flour, salt?
I will pick it up.
Yes, salt.
Whoa!
Still looking around here. There you are, goat.
Concentrate.
Ready?
They won't get away. Waiting for my chance?
You're mine.
Gotcha.
Let's take this.
Okay, so thankfully, yes, these goats do respawn. After a little bit, that is. Actually, I have a feeling I won't be able to craft a partition until I upgrade the workshop.
I'll hold it. Let's take this.
Okay, time to revive one more time. And I will... that. Definitely starting to run out of points here to freely revive. I'm gonna need to farm the dungeon. But there's not enough, it's just really not enough monsters to get points. Not everyone's a kid, almost though. I'll go ahead and save. Haruto's about to become an adult soon. Ryo and Mashiro are about to die. Kids are Minamo, the doctor, and Mr. Farmer here. So yeah. But I think I've been going for quite a while on this today. I will finish the rest of the dungeon next time. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Nyane! I really need to find... I need to just figure out how to get food and supplies. That's all I need to figure out.